Afternoon, brave adventurers. It's Ceaser117 here, and ready to take you on another legendary adventure in Dragon's Dogma 2. Expect heart-pounding adventure, strategic maneuvers, and some epic storytelling as we fight and claim victory over these mystic beasts. So gear up, get comfortable, and let's make this a battle one for history books. Get ready, and let's dive in. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for watching my videos. I've been away for a little bit, been working on some things. Been trying to add effects into the stream to make it more entertaining. So it's just some boring guy sitting here talking to you like I am right now. I want to have a little bit more entertainment value. I want to have a little bit more people joining them in the mornings. I want to have like a 4-hour like little stream where if anybody's like in the morning or afternoon, people who don't work, I want to be there to kind of like brighten up the day, hang out with you, do a little bit of just chatting, play a little bit of a game. Not too many good, there's some good morning streamers. I almost want to say not good. What I meant to say was good morning streamers. Just the kind of quality that would be offered in the morning and the type of personalities of people waking up and what they're doing in the morning. It's going to be hard to captivate that audience, because I think that's what is different from the morning Twitch audience to the night Twitch audience for sure. Oof. But like usual, the same effects. I only have the one. It's my birthday! And I wanted to do, I think if you were on here before, I'm gonna run through them right now. I don't know why this one like sounds like it echoes on the stream. I wish I had a mod in here to let me know. Punch. I gotta crank that one.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Try this one out. Let's have a little fun. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Is it even gonna work? Alright.
Test. That's supposed to work. There we go. We'll try it. Hello, and welcome. I hope you're comfortable. You might think you just clicked and joined a simple stream. Oh no, how wrong you are. You've just entered a very unique office. And trust me, clocking out is not an option. Your task is simple, yet crucial. Watch, listen, and maybe learn how to survive the daily grind of the stream. But be warned, the work here is unlike any you've known.
There we go, and then everything should jump back to normal. Oh. Then we'll test that later. Make sure that's switched back. Alright, let's see how cheesy that is later. It's the only way to find out. As well as like working on other stuff. What else am I working on here? Even if I were to share my screen, I don't even think I can share the sound. Let's see. Let's do it real quick. Yeah, let's switch over. Hey, there it is. Question is, will you be able to hear it? See if I hook this up right. Ready? This is gonna be my raid alert. Maybe if I do this here. Must have canceled it out. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. Hang in there. Here we go. Well, let's do it.
Well, excuse me, princess, 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 princess.
Sneak peek.
Hey, listen! Reboot!
Now I gotta do a lot of filling in. I just want to see how this sounds. And I'll watch this later.
A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind.
And that should play when somebody raids me. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Here's the hot dog. Ah, the Tron guy got roasted. I need to, like, fix that, expand that. Hot dog. The hot dog happens. I doubled up on the hot dog. Yeah, I like that longer on the end when he spun. Sharp fade out. Six. Crunch it. Rewind. Render in and out. Let's see. I had to fiddle with it, didn't I? Feel motivated being on the stream and I fiddle. Feels better. I don't know how rendering's gonna work on my stream. Hmm. I want the hot dog to stick out a little bit more. So you gotta do it, Earl. I mean, got the hot dogs stick out. I better be off my voice mod. Okay, good. I kill it. I kill it. I'm just gonna play the intro one more time. I gotta see it one more time, and then I'll let it go, and we'll play the game. Yeah, I like that extra spin on the end. Could give him a couple more seconds, but I think I like that. I'm gonna save it. Work on that later. Mm. Get rid of that. And since we're here, let's just get going. I'll probably only ever get to use that once. It'll be there for the day for use. Oh. $100 milligrams. Special potion. Special toxin. Not for the light-hearted. Not for the weak-minded. Oh, message. You have a message. 5 of them. was like, who texted me? Knew I shouldn't have checked it though. Damn, that moved fast. Jumping off no cliff. Alright, Hugo is... Advise him.
This might contain useful information.
Shall we take a closer look?
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
We shall await you here, Master.
I've just had a thought. The pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
I'm like the shortest one of the group. He's alright. I see you snooping. Oh. It smells awful. Oof. All right. What's up, Ed? How's it going?
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes. gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lenzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lenzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did the things I did. And I don't believe for a moment that Lenzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act.
You say.
You want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't
What are you
mean
playing
no
right
one
now?
does. Hey, Jada, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom if you made it worth his while.
Yeah, I keep seeing you jumping back and forth and back and forth. What's going on with their server? Isn't Fallout free right now? Like, it's free to play. Fallout. I don't know if 76 is free to play, but I'm pretty sure some of it is. It's like on Amazon. Oh yeah, it's like a day thing because of the TV show. The TV show got you hooked, huh? It's a good RPG. It's good, it's fun. I'm not a big fan of, like, the theme. You know, to each their own. I was very surprised for a I really like a lot of AAA games, but Fallout and Bethesda games to me are kind of like dead.
Been acting up of late.
Nah. It's a good old school MMO. It works for now, but it'll be a dead gameplay style. Once more interactivity gets more a hold. It's decent for now, and it works. That's the most I can say about it without having too much of my opinion about MMOs, RTSs, turn-based. All I gotta say is when I can cast a spell with my hands and shoot a gun. I don't think people are gonna be I don't think turn-based games are gonna be. We'll see. Yeah. I don't like spongy games. But that's dumb for me to say because I love Monster Hunter and I love Dark Souls stuff. You know, you gotta hit those things like 1,000 times. And so it's weird. Ooh, spiders. It's weird for me to say I'm not a big fan of it. Just not a big fan of like that style. That's why I only like a few like Final Fantasy games. There's only a few I can simply do. I'm not a big fan of tactic games. I liked Armor Wars. I don't like Fire Emblem. You know, I played a lot of Destiny too. And Destiny was a sponge. A lot of shield bars and stuff like that. It's just part of it, I understand. I just feel weird when you're like seeing people running around, you see like a mage like you're just running around. Your hand out. Stiff animations sliding on terrain while taking on mass mobs and particle effects flying everywhere. Numbers flying everywhere, people spamming and using timers. God, watching WoW was amazing. And I played DC Online. That was more, I like that one because that was more hack and slash, but even as a hack and slash, you still had to keep it up. I played a battery. It's weird, I wouldn't even know what to call the type of gameplay I'm trying to say. Because it works for some games, I'm just not a big fan of it. Kind of how I felt about like the Avengers game. I want a game where we can all play the game like how the game is in multiplayer. Every time we play a multiplayer version of any game, it's not like the game that we played. Like, if they ever made a multiplayer version of Dragon's Dogma 2, it wouldn't be like this. It's weird. It's weird when I'm, it's like a feel or something I'm trying to say. Be like Renovate. If they made Dragon's Dogma 2 multiplayer, it'd feel more like Remnant 2. They would be like, oh, let's just do it that way. Like, why can't the game be like... I think Gears is the only one that, like, felt like when you were played with somebody, you felt like you were playing your own Gears game. It didn't feel like these third-person multiplayer mechanics. Like, that's what I didn't like about Final Fantasy 13. No, I know, the dodge and the blocking and the rolls, but it's not like true rolls and parries. Like, I think Monster Hunter sets the best tone of how fights should really be with multiplayer people. Tails knock you down, hits actually matter. Like, we shouldn't sit here and have, like, I don't know. I'm bashing something I don't play. And it's not fair, because I actually think ESO is actually pretty great. Because I know gaming. I can be opinionated and have opinions and still understand something good. What is going on? I'm getting tired of this now.
Hold fast! You have...
Yeah, I'm thinking of like typical MMOs, I know. But EVO still has a lot of typical MMO aspects with a mix. Like, there's a lot of jank to it. I've played it. There's jank. It doesn't work like how in Oblivion... Like, let's be honest. Let's put in a Skyrim game. Let's put in Oblivion. And let's put in Morrowind. And then let's load up ESO. And then you tell me if the first-person controls are the same as ESO. We would be like Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim all in first-person feel alright. I played ESO in its first-person thing. It doesn't feel the same. Yeah, they're better. They feel better. The way you cast spells in Skyrim. Why in ESO is it speed or like because it's an MMO and we all have to have the same types of speeds for the spells. While when single player we can have longer animations because it's exaggerated for extremism of gameplay and peripheral. My bad. Peripheral, like, you know, you're looking at it, you're like, oh, I love this. You want to see it. So your spell will be like, he'll conjure up something and be like, oh, and there'll be a lot more of those types of spells. While the MMO is like, guys, this guy is, and these ads, and this level is built like this. The designers have us go through this tempo like this. Make sure we do this, 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 and this. And then you can't have spells be like this. It has to be timed and then regain, because that has to be balanced to your other players, because you guys got to play together. I feel like I'm controlled more when I play ESO, while I actually feel like I'm playing a fantasy game, playing their single player games. Is what I'm trying to say. Is like all multiplayer games for some reason are like that. Alright. I gotta get focused. I'm distracted. Distract me with the ESO.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
I know it's the entire world, but not really the entire world.
I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his freedom. Just remember, you had no...
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the bandit whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to
It's not the world, it's their MMO versions of their world.
I can't go around.
I walked across Skyrim, and ESO would not be Skyrim. It wouldn't feel like Skyrim. I would need players with me. I'd feel like I'd be losing things. There would be no companions. There wouldn't be anything. It just, it's like a facade of like Skyrim with all the enemies and all the themes and everything and stuff like that. It just feels separate. When you try to mob squad it all together, it didn't feel like the, to me it just didn't feel like the world. It didn't feel like the world to me. Like Elder Scrolls, the worlds. This is what I get worried about with GTA. When GTA, I heard their online is going to be all their worlds.
That's why I did the things I did, and I don't believe for a moment that...
I did talk to the head jailer.
I reckon the head... Just remember, you had naught of this from me.
No, there's no need to fret. These things take time, you understand.
Stop trying to convince me it's Elder Scrolls games. It's not an Elder Scrolls games. It's not.
What's gone wrong with the world?
It's not. Oh man.
Show them your metal!
Jesus Christ. Not Elder Scrolls. It's a facade of the worlds rebuilt. Plus, never mind. I'm not even gonna even talk about their AI. Everybody's always convinced that they're AI. I like play a real game. Play like a hack and slash. Fuck these guards. I can have better combat and funner combat with these guards than I can ever have in any Elder Scrolls game. Like hands down. Like, it's so boring, the game. Like, after I played Skyrim, I think Skyrim burnt me out. And I was done with Bethesda. Especially when I moved on to, like, Cyberpunk. And I moved on to, like, GTA. And I just moved on to other games. And I just woke up, like, out of a fog one day and was like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? And I really just looked at the enemies in Bethesda's games. and I realized I was just walking forwards and backwards, and then animations were just happening, and I was just walking forwards and backwards, and then like turning corners and not really doing anything, and it was rinse and repeat, and I was like, they don't run behind the trees. The dragon just kind of like falls out of the air. Every bowman in all 3 series of the game, and then it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, as I play games like Destiny, I play games like Halo, and I was never, for how good Elder Scrolls was, I was convinced that, no, these are great games because character building, I love their questing, man, the music, the epic in-game cutscenes, and I was like, I was just in this fog. I was just stuck in this fog. And I realized, oh my god, I'm playing shit NPCs. Like the garbage of the world. And what made me realize it was when I started playing Borderlands. And I got to Borderlands 2, and I went, oh my god, and I call it the running. The running. Where you just kind of like back and forth, and the guys kind of just run at you all stiff in animation and go, huh! Huh! And you go, you act like you block with the shield and hit with the sword, and you feel like you're doing something, but you're really not. And all of a sudden, Borderlands and Skyrim kind of came together, and I matched it up to all the other AI that I fight in every other game. Like from Monster Hunter, where I can like grab a tail and swing around, to like Dragon's Dogma, to just like when I play a racing game, how like the computer players will race me, push and pull, the push and pull. I came out of a fog. I just woke up and went, oh my god, that is trash. I feel like I'm having fun playing against something that is not really playing against you. What's playing against you is you procting in your moves in between their moves. That's it. There's no creative AI movement. There's no like, did you dodge behind the tree? Dude, I'll take you to a Call of Duty game where we all gotta duck behind a fucking bunker, and like 18 of these guys are gonna jump out, and you gotta switch like to like different weapons, and fucking we're being pinned down, and you gotta like peek your head over a sandbag and like shoot a few things, and those guys are like, we gotta get out of here! Hinklemeyer's fucking shooting at us! Does that happen in any of your Skyrim games? Do they go, dude, we gotta get out of here? Do you hear like a grunt talk to the elite, and then the elite and the grunt work together and like move behind a couple of barrels? Fuck no. You know what happens? You know what happens in Skyrim games and Bethesda games? They run at you. Or a mage in the background goes, and raises his hands in the air, and then boom, that happens. And then you either like archer from far away, or like you do your animation. Like, they're dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. That's why I don't play Skyrim anymore, and that's why you got me on this rant. I didn't even want to get on this rant. You got me on it. That's my biggest gripe. I think they're a fantastic company. I think Borderlands was a fantastic company, but then I woke the fuck up. And I played some real motherfucking games that make me get down, that talk to me, that interact with me, that do things with me. I know the RPG community likes looking at fucking numbers, looking at hitboxes, and counting their little spells that they can proc every so often and count the timer. 2 minutes before I can do fire again. Rest in 2 minutes. Make sure we heal. Where's the battery? Gotta get the tank. Like, I understand the gameplay. It's fun. But I'm more about interactivity. I want things to talk with me, interact with me. I want AI to think of me. I want things to move about. I want to be able to climb the monster, and the animations to like interact with me. None of this like animation of a tail going through a tree and the tree not being knocked over. What is this? N64? Why are the only reason old gameplay mechanics are still used is because we're not there yet. We are not there yet, and the money is way too high to produce games at that level. To make sure that every tree gets bumped, and the bark gets scraped, and the floor gets scratched, and the leaves go everywhere, and my character's fire interacts with the leaves, and the sunlight's coming through, and the ray tracing's happening. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Talk about real gaming. Real gaming where it needs to be at. Not this, like, this dinosaur spins in a circle, and if everybody hits dodge, his character goes through all of our characters and no one takes any damage. What the fuck is that? Is that how we're dodging things? That's how we're dodging things in 2024? That's what we're doing? Every game is jank. Every game is jank. I woke up. I woke up. I woke up. I will not play I will not play the running people anymore. The running people our PlayStation 3, N64, and all that. What I'm trying to say, if you tone down the graphics of ESO, you could have made that on the PS4 and the PS3. There is nothing innovative about the combat system of those games, or the enemy combat system at all. No shit, it's on PS4. No shit. Garbage. NPCs. The main thing I play games for. Not how cool it is that I spec'd out my character. How many games have we spec'd out our characters? Dude, if a game doesn't let you spec your character, we shouldn't be playing them. Like, I'm disappointed in when we play GTA, I can't spec my character. Specking should just be the basics of any game. But you guys are like, woo, this game allows me to, like, do it, woo. And game companies like, huh, they think it's a feature that, like, it's expensive to add. And they glorify us every time. This company's making an RPG. Every game can be an RPG. Get the fuck out of here. Every game is an RPG. It all has hit points. It all has everything. Stop fucking around with the players with this MMO bullshit. What it is, an MMO is like you guys just have a notepad while you're playing. And like a visualization of what's really happening in the background of gameplay. Like, fuck telling you the numbers in in Final Fantasy. Why do the numbers come above their heads? Why even the bar itself alone? Why not the animation of the character show damage itself? See, we are so far in gaming, you've all been tricked to deal with the health bar, because you know what it's going to do for my development team? I don't have to make 18 different versions of the breakdown of the bosses. And you guys aren't asking for it, and you're fine with the fucking health bar in your RPGs. What are you guys doing? Demand more from your game companies. That is some fucking kindergarten shit. With the health bar, that health bar in RPGs, that shit's old school. That shit should be gone. 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 That's that's a child's toy. Like when Elijah Wood in Back to the Future 2 and fucking Michael J. Fox has the gun. He's like, bam, 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 bam. You have to use your hands. That's a child's toy. You have to have the game read you the fucking numbers like a child. You don't know when your magic's gonna re-proc. You can't involve the character and the player and make them understand the game so fucking well that they can't know when to cast. We've watched enough fantasy movies. Do you get what I'm saying? The restrictions are lies. They're lies. The numbers. Mid-max. Come on. Come on. You don't need to see the numbers. You don't need to see the numbers. No game should have any numbers. No one's doing that math. You know how I know that? Because I have people come up to the counter and have to buy a fucking banana and a protein drink and a fucking Gatorade, and they don't know how to add up 3, 2, and 5. Alright? 3, 2, and 5. So why are we putting numbers up on the goddamn screen? Huh? Huh? Why are we doing that? Elden Ring doesn't. The bar's not bad. You have a few numbers here and there, a single number, maybe a single number here and there, but still, that's hand-holding. What are we doing? What are you doing? I'm in the future, dude. I'm ready for VR. I'm ready for things to live and breathe and watch things decay and stuff like that and demand more out of my companies. Letting them get away with health bars, let them get away with numbers, let them get away with that is taking away from them doing animation for you guys. And you guys are like, it's an RPG, I love it. Why do you think Final Fantasy's stepping away from that shit? They're the masters of it, and they have over the years slowly been stepping away from that. That's the problem right there. Most of them, yeah, I know, they still carry a lot, but they've been pulling away from it because when the screen looks beautiful and Noctis is like casting his ice spell across the ground, I don't need to have all these 52 red letters popping up in the middle of my fucking ice effect. You know, and then when I hit the thing with the ice effect, why aren't they doing some animation work? What am I getting cheaped out on my animation? Why isn't there frost look across their armor? Why isn't there damage when that goes? And why isn't the sprite or itself getting damaged? Or the 3D model? Is anybody asking that? Why we need the numbers? Why do you need the numbers? I know a lot of people like that stuff, but they're not using it. It's like the same problem we're gonna have with fucking cars when we go to automatic. Everybody likes driving, I understand, but you know what I mean? We talked about this before. Shouldn't have gave it's something, trust me, it's something that will go away if the other elements come into play. And I've seen it. I've played games, modern games today that do that. Hence Monster Hunter. No numbers. When you dodge and roll, there's only a few of the animations that go through the character. Most of the time, when the monster spins and the tip of that tail hits your character's gonna go rolling. I mean, for crying out loud, From Software, there is a demand, Ed. There's a demand for no hand-holding anymore. From Software is proving it. Every game can be like From Software. Just every game. And just give the finger to the player. Dude, they gave the finger to the player to us when we played Nintendo games. Not half of those Nintendo games for children when we were growing up were unfucking beatable. Unbeatable. And they can't give us games today that aren't unbeatable because they whine. Do you know how many nights I've seen you quit a game? Now, I know you have to be in the mood, and I understand, like, you don't want to bang your head against stuff, but you have, like, many streams where you've just, like, nope, not tonight. I do it, too. I feel the same way as well. And maybe a game needs to be that way. Not longer, but just harder. Challenging. Not giving you numbers. I know. You know, that's why I like playing Halo on Legendary, because when I read the books, and it talks about a laser blast, ripping through a Marine's armor, and killing them, when I get hit with the laser blast in the game, I want to hear the... and I want to almost go down. And then I sit behind the barrel and I go, what am I doing? I'm not having fun. I'm not playing the game. I'm not doing anything. And I get in this old routine that I learned from the old gaming community. When in fact, that's the wrong mental to have. The real mental I should have is like, oh my God, this piece of technology is giving me this amazing experience. And I read this chapter in the book about a Marine who got held down by a barrel because of a laser blast and how the hero Master Chief came through it. I can now live out that moment. But I just can't just run out from the barrel and be badass, and that's all you guys want to do. Most of all gamers just want to power through the fucking game. No. No, maybe you need to feel the pressure. Maybe you need to get down. Maybe you need to be him for once. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to play games my way, but I've stopped bitching and learned to embrace it. Turn around and be Master Chief behind the barrel. Learn that there's 3 silver elites, and they're going to cheat when I stand up. Take a deep breath. This is what it felt like, what they felt like. I don't know. Maybe that's corny. Maybe that's nerdy. I don't know. Some of these games make it too easy where you're not feeling the experience. Maybe that's why Skyrim didn't feel as great as it did. Those dragons, if they would have kicked all of our asses, and they would have just dealt with the backlash online of everybody going like, dude, why'd they crank them? I don't think they would have gotten any of that because the way From Software came down the road. They would have been like, dude, Bethesda was kind of leading the way at, like, stepping it up. Like, those dragons really in the community are rough. Look at this video of this guy taking on 3. Sick of the hand-holding. That's my rant. That's it. I'm cashed out. I'm gonna get back to playing this game. Done. I'm just...
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Alright, so I gotta talk to the head jailer. I don't get this. I paid the 1,000. I have the key.
Greetings, sir. But I'm afraid things aren't going as smoothly as I'd hoped. It's my superiors, you see. They understand that there are some extenuating circumstances, but the lad's still a thief. They're not convinced he should be released so soon.
Alright, so that's what's going on.
Normally, I'd let the matter lie, but methinks I could find the courage to try again with only a little motivation. What say you, sir? Have you any words of encouragement for me? Aye, that's just what I needed to hear.
That's almost double what I paid last time.
The lad's release anon. You really must care for the whelp to go so far for him. Let's hope he's worth it, eh?
What I can do for you? I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his free. Just remember, you had no.
Alright, well I talked to him. He don't care, I took his key. He don't care, I take his waking powder.
That's why I did the things I did, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanza...
I don't understand. I paid a lot of money, hopefully we can get you out of here. How do I wait a day, though? Because I swear I got caught and stuff, and I reset the game. That's what I did. And then apparently that made the guards go away, and then he tried to talk to the person, and then came back, was like, no, they want him dead. And then I offered him another 2,500 to push it.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I have to wait a day before I talk to him again?
No, there's no need to fret. These things take time, you understand.
Alright, that's what I thought. Can't sleep in his bed. Gotcha. Alright. Well, I have a house in...
This might contain useful information.
Shall we take a closer look?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came. I think I've done this.
No coins.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Dude, that place is so far.
As a matter of fact, loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
What, you talking about not being a pawn there, Sonic? No, you're indentured to me for life. You're here forever and ever. Black crystal.
Shall we get some rest then?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Peruse at your letters, sir.
On my shoulder.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
My bed calls.
Would that I'd
And a
spend all
sharp
day
as
here.
By and large, the people of Batal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion.
Back
Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
Hang on, where the fuck am I going? No.
We need this experiment to succeed at all costs.
We shall remain here.
Hopefully this... No way.
No, there's no need to fret. These...
I slept for all day.
I reckon the head jailer could... Just remember, you had naught of this from me.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
There's comfort in the hunt.
When I get this colour to come out brighter.
Lots to do and precious little time.
Well met, sir.
You knew where better and all the time.
Fine wares.
My family's lost on these townsfolk.
No sense travelling when I'm
Much to do. Too early for dinner.
I must earn. Looking for aught in particular.
Set my hunting for one day.
Interested in my wares?
Clean away this place.
I've never seen this sort of craftsmanship. How'd they work such a pattern into the blade? Hi there, Arisen. Forgive me, but I've made nary a lick of progress toward restoring that sword of yours. The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. Suppose that's why these things ne'er see battle, eh? If I only knew how to create this pattern on the steel, mayhap the rest would come easier.
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process scarce employed, but one befitting the prestige of a regalia sword. Honestly, girl, you're no apprentice of mine if you can't figure out aught as simple as that.
Sorry, Brocker. Must have slipped my mind. But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, Mayhap that's what it'd take to fix the blade. If you've not heard the term, 'tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures by dipping it in magma. 'Tis hardly e'er used, since the hammers like to cool afore you can forge aught with it. Brock has explained the process to me, but I wonder if that's enough.
It seems 'twill take a rather complex process to restore the sword, but I've no doubt that Ceaser117's up to the task.
I quite agree.
Knowing that the patterns on the sword were the work of a blaze hammer complicates matters somewhat. Suppose I'll sleep on it. Mayhap the answer'll come to me on the morrow.
How could that whelp fail to recognize the distinctive traces of a blaze hammer? I thought I taught her better than that. But it's what she does next that really counts.
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Follow me, if you would.
Take it easy today.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
Oh.
Stomach growling. Time for an egg.
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say, we forge on together for as long as we may. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Pray, follow me. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Well done! my magic peculiar weapon with the fury of the elements.
I will protect you.
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks.
Tis a yes, master. I shall hasten to your aid.
What is happening? What's going on up there? Big fighting something up there. Whoa. Look at that castle in the clouds. Where's that at? Oh yeah, right there. See what he's fighting.
Here, strike with lightning on your side. What has stricken you, Arisen? You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
Too short.
This ends here!
A flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Oh, you can accidentally go in the water there. People who go to collect
We
that
have reached
probably
our
run
destination.
in the water like I almost did. Being run, that's scary.
The structure of the waters is most curious.
I'm convinced there's altered its base near the seafloor. I swear, I've caught glimpses of it. Could be that whatever's down there is the source of all these blue shards washing up.
Am I going down there? Let's collect the blue shards.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
No. Wait right here.
If you don't mind, sir.
What might you need?
No choices. None.
I'm not sure I can be of aid.
Where is this guy?
All's well, I trust.
The structure in the waters is most curious. I'm convinced there's altered its base near the seafloor. Have a care. This research is at a delicate stage.
Who are you?
There we go.
No, never mind. 'Tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Is that all? Tiny fragments, still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that. 'Tis possible larger. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged.
To me, my X-Men. Don't fall off the bridge, don't fall off the bridge, don't fall off the bridge. Oh my god, you stupid ass girl. Oh my god, you're Rise. Mysterious carpet.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the Dragon's design? 'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon.
It is a being of a higher order. As are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled, for that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, I believed he called himself.
What's happening?
It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means.
What is that booming?
Perhaps there is some connection. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it.
Oh, you finally got up.
After all, now that ye have been marked as Arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit.
Oh, I see. Got it. The unmaking arrow. One arrow. The ultimate arrow said to kill instantly. No, once fired, the game will automatically save. So choose your moment with due care. Are you kidding me? That is awesome. Save for the big boss. The main boss at the end is... You're not even an archer. I know. That's what makes this funny. That one's good. That one's a lot better. Sour Watermelon was better than blue. You're really here for this. Ah, Draconic. You could do that level 5. You're here for that too.
Then I bid ye farewell.
Not buying? That's just as well.
I don't have any of them.
Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Whoa. What are you seeing, Tana?
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Sacrifice the goat.
It is a chest.
It is.
I shall take a look inside.
And it's fantastic. There's all these satanic symbols and stuff. Sacrifice the goats.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses. I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. How are we to get through this door? I'll gather this. It might be of use.
What is this place? I hear the roar. Troll den? I think it's a troll den.
Chimera Master!
Chimera den!
Let my magic grant you an adventure. The reason has been put to sea!
Yeah, I'm already.
No harm shall come to you. How about thee?
stuff together, everybody. Yay, Knackerhorn.
That's a rare find. Fortune smiles upon us this day.
We must take proper care of it.
Now that is a surprise.
Oh, nice, 2 more.
I'll go and open the chest.
Nice.
Dare I say it? Their master, Knuckles!
Fire's fury shan't be of aid against this foe.
Let my magic be your weapon with the fury of the elements. I'll hold the enemy in place.
Well said. I shan't let them harm you.
Holy crap, oh my god. Can I get pass through? I'll just keep going on, man.
Very well. I shall await further orders.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Here, strike with lightning on your side.
darker with our own step.
We shall have to rely on our other senses, as the darkness robs us of our sleep.
Well done, Master!
What has stricken you, Arisen?
God.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Very well. I shall return. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can... I'll make our way over to it?
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Oh shit, what are we doing out here, folks? Let's go. Whoa.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Yeah, that sounded what a thing. That is not appetizing.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
We out here. We are out here. Oh god. It's gonna attack. I know it is. We're right by the fucking edge. No? Did it leave? Go.
We cannot break it from this side.
Really?
Now?
This is my first time clapping eyes on
Wow.
such an item.
I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Yeah, Sonic has one and I haven't. I got two of them now. Got out.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
I grant you lightning's fangs.
I will protect you.
What is that all about?
'Twas a battle most fierce, against a
I got
formidable
that
foe.
last medallion.
Fortune favors
I
us.
was trying to
Judson.
carve out of that bastard.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
Careful now!
Don't fall, what the fuck?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned! It's feels fire's
Nicely done.
That is it. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies. To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
It's a hobgoblin!
Flame will accomplish little against this foe. I grant you lightning span.
Why'd she pull him back in? She pulled him back in. That was amazing. Actually, like, bad, but amazing at the same time. What is this? It's like a shortcut. The cave? Where am I? Yeah, I'm gonna go through the cave system. Come out the other side. Shortcut here. Yeah.
I shan't let them harm you.
magics you bestowed.
Tremendous work!
Once more!
What you blocking? Bum.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
If you feel overburdened...
Yeah, I probably have a lot on me. More gems or anything. Shoot, Sonic. So, Sonic. Sonic. Sonic.
Mayhap I could carry some things for you.
Nice.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest, you say. Contemplate to see it. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Oh, really?
Wait right there. That was superb, Arisen.
Sleeping right in our goddamn path. Hey! I see it. Any way to duck?
Over here, if you please.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master? This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
And napping between the shortcuts. What a mendingus. Yeah, he blends in pretty well. He looks like a rock structure. See, like, you go up the road, you can't even, like, tell he's sleeping. Look how they hid that. Sons of bitches.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
They rebuild the bridge? Yes, they did.
That looks promising.
Completed in my map.
Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
By your leave.
Alright, then I'm gonna call it. Eat some food. Play another game. Probably do maybe something a little different. Make sure everybody's ready for the next game. Two of them sitting down now. Sorry, everybody just gets a little nibble. Just a little nibble.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
There we go. Everybody's healthy. I'm gonna end that stream. I might be on later. We need some food. We'll see. But thank you for watching this one of Dragon's Dogma, and take care. We are out of here. I know. Shut up. Alright. Later.